Hello everyone, welcome back. In our last video, we went over how to navigate through the live money flow chart on our web platform. In this video, we'll help you set up our chart on your MetaTrader platform. Since we are not a broker, we do not execute trade or take deposit from investors. Investors have to look at our web page and then go to their own trading accounts and place trades. To improve the investor's user experience, we develop EA and indicators to enable investors to look at our chart directly on their own MetaTrader trading platform, which is easier to integrate our analytics with investors' own trading system. This setup is not so intuitive because we keep our data encrypted. User will have to first use a EA to authenticate themselves to receive our data in an encrypted format, and then use another indicator to decrypt the data and plot on the MetaTrader platform. In order to get authenticated, the member will have to generate a token on our web platform and then input that token on the MetaTrader EA initialization. The EA will automatically start receiving our data feed from our server. Investors then will drag our indicator to the chart. The indicator will automatically decrypt the data and plot the chart accordingly. Now we'll go through how to set this up. This is our homepage. After the member login, go to their own accounts, premium trading tools. You can create your own token here. I've already have my EA. I've already have my token. The token will be generated once. The user should write it down or save it somewhere for future use. If you lost your token, or if you feel like someone else have your token, you should just revoke the token and create a new one. After creating a token, go to the download tab. You can download. If you download the user guide, there is we provide a link to our YouTube channel on introduction to all our functionalities. And here is the contact of my personal contact in case you have any questions. Then you can download all the files here. I have to download my file, so I'll just delete this 2 file. Oh, okay. Since I already have these 2 files, you should first unzip both files. And then go to your MetaTrader platform. Let me open your data folder. Go to your MQL5 folder under your export directory. You can just create one. In my case, I just call it OPTT, OnePiece Trade Tech. And you can drag both unzipped folder, drop into your MetaTrader directories, and here, refresh. You should be able to see this folder appear in your navigator. I'll use the money flow, which the I'll use I'll use a say okay USD cap. I drag the EA, start with the E. Oh, in order for you to receive our data, there's some setup you have to do. Go to the tools option on Expert Advisor. You have to enable the uh, the select these settings, and under the URL you have to enter this URL: http premium-analytics.onepiecetradedeck.com. This way you will be able to receive data from our end. After setting up this part, you can drag the EA onto the chart. Under the input section, here is a token that you generated on your page. And for the symbol, if you select auto, we will use the chart. The EA will automatically recognize what symbol you put this EA on the chart. And if it's because different brokers will have different symbols. Some will have non-conventional symbols such as USD CAD.M. Because we are not because we can't pre-program every symbol into our system. So if you have the traditional symbol like this one, you can just set auto. And this the third option is just to specify how many days you want our data. What's the maximum length you want our data to trace back? Because our data is fairly large it's in minutes, so the volume is large. Just to ensure a fast data transmission, we don't recommend. We set the maximum date that you can, the maximum historical data you can receive from MetaTrader to 180. You can always go lower, but I think the maximum is 180. The time frame, as we mentioned before in the previous section, we only provide 60 minutes, and 15 minutes. So we use this 60 minutes for our demonstration. For me, since I already have my token, I'll just load this token and click OK. So now the EA is initializing and it's finished, it's completed. So now all the data already received on our end on the MetaTrader platform. And as long as the market is open, new data will keep coming to the MetaTrader platform as new data come into our server. So now, after you set up the EA to receive the data, let's create another chart. So here, you can always put the indicator on the same chart where you put the EA, but because every time our EA reset, the data will be deleted and a new set of data coming in. So what I recommend in case that you change your chart, either you change your time frame or you change the symbol, we don't want the EA to keep restarting. So I would recommend put the EA on the new chart. So Now I drag the CVD, and the setting here, this is still the symbol. As long as your broker have the traditional standard symbol ticker, you can just set auto. And time frame, since for the EA we use 60 minutes, here we use the 60 minutes. And the rest you can just, for now, you can just leave it as it is. Okay. So this chart is the same as what you will see on it's the same you'll be seeing on the web platform. It's just presented in a different way. It's just presented in a different way. So now investors can look at just to show that the skill is a little bit different, but let me just change this, remove this period separator. Okay. To show you that the chart is exactly the same. It's just presented in a different way. Okay. But now it's set up. Of course, you can drag. Okay. Of course, you can drag all different indicators onto the same chart. But what I like to do is I like to keep my chart very simple because this indicator is very intuitive. But this is how you set up our EA on your chart. This is for the money flow, and there is actually another EA right now we are offering. It's the same idea as the volume profile chart that you will see on stock market or futures market. The setting is the same. You enter the token that you generated. Okay, so the meaning of this indicator, we will go into details in our later session. But the purpose of this video is to demonstrate how you can integrate our data feed with your own MetaTrader platform. So on here, you can just analyze the chart, analyze the information, and place your own trade on your own broker accordingly. Until next one, have a good trade.